We consulted with Dr. Alchek today. Not concerned at all. Dr. Alchek's the one that did the surgery. And just going to give him a little rest and should get him back in the lineup sometime next week.
So is that basically, Dr. Alchek said this is
To
normal?
be expected. He's not concerned. It's just activity sometimes it'll flare up, and but not concerned. Just give it a little time to rest, and again, should be back in the lineup playing. You know, if you ask Freddie today, he thought he was going to play tomorrow. So we said, look, let's talk to Dr. Alchek and just make sure. And the fact that we're sitting here in February, we don't need to rush this thing at all. So, but if you did ask him, he'd say, I'm ready to play tomorrow, which he actually did say that to me today.
Is there anything particular that you can pinpoint, or is it just ramping up the activity level?
I think it's just ramping up the activity level, getting into games, things like that. Obviously, you can hit and do things in the off season, but you know, for me to speak further on it, I'm just not something I'm knowledgeable enough about. I want to know the same thing everyone else is. What are we looking at, and just give it a little time to heal, but should get him back in there next week. Not a concern.
So you don't think this is something that's going to make you be more cautious with him for the next month? It was just.
I mean, I think we're always going to be cautious. We have to make sure that he communicates with us. He knows that too. But I think, like anything else, we'll continue to consult with the doctors. But you know, not something. If doctors aren't concerned, then we're not.
How encouraged were you to see the way Mike got through his live BP the other day, Soroka?
Yeah, I mean, we weren't even, you know, even when we had talked about do we move him back, and we were debating that too. And it's the same thing. When you get to February, anyone that has the littlest thing, I think you guys remember last year, Dansby was scheduled to play in that first game, and then he just felt a little something in batting practice, and why take any chances with any of these guys? So you're going to see us do that throughout the spring, especially when it's early and we have time. So anytime someone has any type of little nagging ailment whatsoever, we're going to take precaution because we still have a month.
For Soroka, if he starts, you know, Friday or whatever,
Yeah.
he's got 5 starts ahead of him from there.
Yeah, he's, you know, we talked to him about it too. What do you think? So it's just groin, he felt it a little bit, and you know, it's one of those things that you try to pitch through it and you never get caught up, right? So we have time now. Look, when guys start to throw rehabs and things like that, they normally don't make 5 starts. So he's feels good, and we'll continue to be careful with him, and he feels great.